गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत। गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत, गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार, पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश।
Nithyanandam, and welcome to all those who are joining us for live Nithyananda Yoga today. Requesting each and every one of you to come to seated position on your mat as we get started with the Sadguru Vandanam, invoking the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, to start our yoga. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। The next step of Nithyananda Yoga is the chanting of the Shiva Mula mantra, the creation of an intense space to manifest Paramashiva through yoga. So bring your hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra, and we will be chanting the Shiva Mula mantra. Please chant it internally, only in your inner space. We will be chanting it externally so that it's easy for all of you to follow along.
Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha.
The next step of Nithyananda Yoga is the Tattvachamana, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure empty vessel to manifest Paramashiva, to radiate Paramashiva through you. Beautifully, Swamiji says yoga is not just exercise, it is a ritual in Hinduism. When you do yoga, you are manifesting, you are connecting with those divine energies and making them manifest through you. So let us do the Tattvachamana now. For this, you will need your Panchapatram and Uddharani, the cup and spoon, filled with some fresh water. Place your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending the index finger and slightly cupping the palm. Take an Uddharani of water and put the water in the center of your palm. Sip the water through the base of your palm at the end of each of the mantras. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Wash your right hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip from right to left along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With your index ring and middle finger joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, and left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. With that, let us now enter into the Sankalpa, the creation of a conscious intention to manifest Paramashiva, to manifest the state, space, powers, and being of Paramashiva through Nithyananda Yoga. Beautifully, Swamiji says, whatever intention you hold and move your body, that is what will manifest. If you hold the intention just for health and do the yoga, you will manifest only health. But if you just hold that intention to manifest the powers of Paramashiva, to manifest that ultimate space, then and do yoga, that is what will manifest. So hold your conscious intention now as we get started with the Sankalpa mantra. Place your right hand over your left hand and place both your palms on the right thigh.
Om Mamopatta Samasta Nuritakshayadvara Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतौ शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभतिथौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपाणलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविश्रुत सकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्र श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयि चतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तवृदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष मिश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभके सदी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमन इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध बल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगल अवाप्त्यर्थं भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये।
Now wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. Om Apaupasprisya. You can now keep your Panchapatram and Uddharini far away so that it doesn't disturb you during your yoga today. And let's get started now with our first warm-up stretches to get into doing the powerful asanas that we have planned today. So first, stretch your leg out. Stretch your legs out in front of you and start to rotate your ankles. And in the other direction. Perfect. Now point your toes and raise your toes. Point your toes and raise your toes. Point your toes and raise your toes, giving yourself a nice stretch. Perfect. Now coming onto your feet, bring your hands to your knees and rotate your knees. In the opposite direction. Bring your hands to your hips and start to rotate your hips. Giving yourself a nice stretch. Opening up yourself completely. And in the other direction. Perfect. Now, coming to a kneeling position. Bring your hands to your shoulders and start to rotate your shoulders. And rotate in the opposite direction. The next step is to rotate your neck, giving your neck a nice opening. Opening up every aspect of your neck. And go in the opposite direction. Before relaxing. So now let us get into the first asana that we're going to be starting with, which is Bharadwajasana. The first asana we're going to start with is Bharadwajasana. We're going to be doing many beautiful stretches and strengthening all the parts of the body to master this. Before that, let us show you once how this asana is done. So sitting on one heel, bringing one heel to the opposite thigh, going to be twisting, holding on to one foot and the opposite. So that is how this asana is, Bharadwajasana, and you can do it on both sides as well. So now let's get started with the preliminary stretches. What are the stretches you need? You need to have mobility in the hips as well as thighs. Your inner thighs should be able to stretch. So first what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be first twisting our spine open. In the first stretch, we're going to be working on twisting our spine open. So come onto a laying down position with your knees pointed upwards. From this position, you're going to first drop your knees to your left side and twist your head to your right. Giving yourself a nice stretch here in your torso. Let's hold this for 10 breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to a neutral position and repeat this on the other side. So now allowing your knees to fall to your right side, twist your head in the left direction. Giving a nice stretch in your torso. So come onto your forearms, balancing on your forearms in a like Danashwasana on your forearms. Your legs completely extended behind you. And from this position now, you're going to be pushing your hips up and bringing one hand underneath the other. So don't bring your hips to the ground. Keep your hips up high, just bringing one hand underneath the other. You'll feel a good torso stretch over here. You can bring your knees to the ground. Hold this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And repeat this on the other side. So coming onto your forearm, this will give you a very deep shoulder stretch. Bring your hand underneath your other arm. So bring your right arm underneath your left and keep it stretched out. You can even bring your forehead to the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. So like that, we'll be entering into our next step. See, just now what we did was we opened up our knees. What you should do is, just now what we did was we opened up our shoulders, twisting it and opening up so that we can do this asana, because this asana requires a lot of shoulder flexibility. And now the next asana we're going to do is Jnanasana, where you're going to be sitting on one heel, bring the other heel to the ground in front of you like this, and bring it to the opposite side. So you can do this and try to keep your knees together also. So this will be one of the preliminary stretches that you will be doing. One of the initial posture that you will do to do Bharadwajasana. So bring one foot to the opposite thigh and one foot behind and try to bring your knees together as much as possible. Once you're able to come to this position, so sitting with one heel behind you, the other one, let's say your left leg is behind you, your right leg comes to your opposite thigh, pushing your knees together. And from this position, lean forward and down, giving yourself a nice stretch here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. Let's repeat this on the other side also. Bringing now your left leg to your right thigh. Try to push your knees together as much as you can and lean forward and down. So even if your knees are a bit far apart, that's okay, but lean forward and down, giving yourself a nice stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. The next step that we're going to be doing now is sitting with our legs straight. We're going to be leaning side to side to activate our obliques and our intercostals, the muscles that are there in our chest. So in this exercise, we're going to be activating those muscles in our chest to get that wide opening that we need to do this asana. So stretch your legs out in front of you And raise one hand over your head, leaning to one side. Lean completely to one side as much as you can. Going with your other hand on the forearm. So bring your right hand on your forearm and lift your left hand over your head sideways. 10. Relax. And do this on the other side also now. So bring your right arm, your left arm onto the forearms. And bring the your right arm over your head, leaning towards the side, giving yourself a nice stretch. Lean towards onto your left hand, giving yourself a nice stretch. Repeat this on the other side. We're going to do this as a dynamic thing. So keep switching your hands from one side to the other, going as slow as you can to give yourself that ultimate stretch. Finish 2 rounds. We'll be doing 8 rounds of this. Make sure you're not shifting your weight off your hips. Your hips have to be flat on the ground. Only your hands have to move. Then only you'll be getting the stretch here. Or else it'll just be you on your side. So don't lift up your hips from the ground. Keeping your hips on the ground, just move from side to side. Four more rounds. On the other side. Switching to your right now. Switching to your left. Giving yourself a nice stretch. Back to your right. One last round. And on to your left again. Perfect. Now, the next stretch that you're going to be doing is bringing your right foot over your left knee and your left foot underneath the right knee. So come to this position. I request each of you to come with your left leg with your right shin stacked over your left, ankle over knee. Flex both your feet. Okay, so in this, you're going to flex both your feet backwards. This is the main stretch for this, where you're going to have to flex your feet backwards and from here lean forward. So just make sure that you're again not leaning with your head or spine, but from your torso. You're leaning forward from your torso and giving yourself a deep stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. Let's enter into the next stretch. What you're going to do now is one last stretch to open up our shoulders. So come to a regular seated position. Bring your left arm behind your right and hold on to your right elbow. So just do this. You'll see that automatically the shoulders start to expand. You can also pull your right arm a bit forward, but make sure you keep your torso straight. Keeping your torso straight, try to stretch this arm open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax and repeat this on the other side now. Holding on to your left elbow with your right hand, pull your hand forward, opening up door. opening up the shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. Now let's get into doing the asana itself, okay? Bring your right leg to your left hip. Okay, before that, sit on your left foot. So sit on your left foot. Seated on your left foot, bring your right foot to the opposite hip. So pull it in as high as you can and keep both your knees on the ground. Make sure you have both your knees on the ground. Now reach your right hand behind your back, holding on to your right foot. Holding on to your right toe or right foot, and bring your left hand to your right knee and sit with your head facing forward. This is Bharadwajasana. Do this on the other side also now. So bring your left leg to your right hip and your right leg underneath your left. Sitting on your right foot, bring your left foot to your right thigh. And from here, bring your left hand behind your back, holding on to your left foot and your right hand to the opposite knee. So this is Bharadwajasana. Don't try to turn or twist, just keeping your body straight, do this. Yes, very beautiful. So let's do this asana together now. In this asana, you will be visualizing yourself as Bhagavan Subramanya, visualizing Lord Kartikeya, the embodiment of planet Mars, the Adhidevata, the ruling deity of the planet Mars, also known as Angaraka. Do the Samhakumbhaka, engaging the Moola Bandha and gazing towards your third eye with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's do Bharadwajasana together now. So come to a seated position. Bring your left leg or right leg, you can do this on either side, sitting on one heel, bringing the other foot to your opposite thigh and turning yourself around, twisting and holding on to the foot from behind. So let's hold this now in Bharadwajasana.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च संहस्गारुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Take a few deep breaths before relaxing. Perfect. So with that now, let's enter into our next asana, Vyagrasana.
So we'll now be entering into Vyagrasana. You can take a look at how this asana is done. We'll first be showing you once how to do this asana. We'll be showing it to you, completely demonstrating the asana to you. And then we'll enter into a few stretches to be able to master this asana. As I said, you can also do this asana. So in Vyagrasana now first, you're going to be placing one leg behind your head. Once the leg is placed, you're going to be leaning back, coming down to a lying position with one leg behind your back. Okay, so let us enter into a few stretches now to be able to do this asana. The first thing we're going to be doing is Tarakshvasana. In Tarakshvasana, we are going to be bending our knees to the ground and our hands on the ground. Placing your forearms on the ground. And over here, we are going to be holding, lifting one hand and one leg opposite. So if you're lifting your left hand, you're going to be lifting your right leg. If you're going to be lifting your right hand, you're going to be lifting your left leg. Depending on which hand you're lifting, you lift the opposite leg. And we're going to be holding for 7 seconds each. So lift your respective hand and the opposite leg and hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Opposite side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Hold in this position for a few more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. That was the first exercise we have done to master Vyagrasana.
You'll find that this exercise strengthens your chest and your forearms. It will give you that strength you need to be able to hold yourself back when you do Vyagrasana.
Yes. So now what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be doing the next thing we're going to be doing. We are again going to be coming to a similar position in Tarakshivasana. And in this position, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be stretching your leg back, outside, back, out, and then bringing it in front, trying to touch it to your nose. Again, stretching it back out, and then bringing it in front, trying to touch your knee to your nose. Again, bringing it back out, touching it back to your nose, your knee to your nose. Now switch the leg. Stretch it out nicely, getting the nice stretch when you're coming back. Give that nice stretch to your thigh muscles and then come back front. Using your strength, touch it to your nose. Again, stretch it back out. Give a nice stretch and come back to your nose. One last time on this leg. Stretch it back out. Bring it back to your nose. Now let's try this. Let's do this again on the other leg. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 3 each. So bring your other leg, stretch it out back nicely. And then bring it back to your nose. Your right leg, stretch it back out. And then bring it to your nose. One last one on the right side. Stretch it back out. Then bring it to your nose. Very good. Slowly relax. Now let's take a few seconds and then let's do this on the other side now, on the left leg. Stretch your left leg out. Bring it to your nose. Stretch your left leg out nicely. Then bring it to your nose. Stretch the left leg out again. Last time, bring it to your nose. Few seconds break till we enter into our third set. So we'll now be seeing the next asana, the next stretch we are going to be doing. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to again be coming to a similar position from Tarakshivasana. And over here, you're going to be lifting your knee sideways and bringing it in a circular motion. So the next other side, do it opposite legs. Each side do once and then go to the other side. If you're doing on the left, do once and then go to the right side. So first the right side once, circling, and then coming to the left side.
So this asana will really improve the hip mobility. When you do this, the more you do this, your hip mobility will increase. So when you're doing it, I request all of you, don't just do it for the sake of doing it like as small as you can. Try to push your leg as high as you can, as wide as you can, giving your hips that complete mobility. And remember, keep your hips stable when you do it. Don't move towards the side as you're doing it. Keep your back facing upwards. Don't move your torso. Just your leg should move, giving it a complete field of rotation.
Very good. Continue. There is just 3 more sets. One, two, three. Very good. Slowly relax. Come back to sitting position. Take a few deep breaths. Okay. So now the next stretch and the next asana we're going to be doing is in Shalabhasana. We're going to be preparing our body to enter into Vyagrasana, the strength needed and the flexibility needed. So come to a lying down position on your stomach in Shalabhasana, stretching your hands and your legs out behind, nice and wide. And over here, you're going to be lifting up your legs and your hands. First, you're going to be lifting up one leg. Suppose you're lifting up the right leg, you're going to be lifting up the left hand. When you're lifting up the left hand, the right leg, the left hand. So lift up one. You're going to be doing this as reps. So you can do one on each side, and we'll do 15 reps of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Come back to a sitting position. So we have done a few stretches to do Vyagrasana. So we will now be going step by step into Vyagrasana. We'll show you a few easier ways to do Vyagrasana. If you're not able to completely do the asana, we'll just do a few stretches, show you how to do the easier version of Vyagrasana. And if you are able to do Vyagrasana, help you push into that asana, helping you push being able to do the asana and mastering the asana. So first what you can do is, you can bring one knee front and one leg facing backwards in sort of like a half split position. This will help open up your thighs, because in Vyagrasana we are almost doing something very similar to a split with our knee bent like this. Just that this leg is on top of your head when you're lying down. So you're going to bring your leg as much as possible to a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to be stretching one leg behind and trying to roll your hips upwards and down. So if you'll see when you come to this position, you might be at a side angle. You're going to try to lift yourself with your hands and push yourself to the center. Come into a nice position. Hold over here for 15 seconds. 10, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. There is a nice stretch. In this place, if you're not able to put your leg at a 90-degree angle, push it as much as you can over here. So you'll switch the sides. Over here, how much ever, if you're not able to bring it exactly to a 90-degree angle, do not worry. Bring it first from here. Try pushing it little more. The more you push it, the more deeper the stretch you will get when you roll your hips up. So let's do this on the other side. Try bringing your leg as front as possible and then roll your hips up and sit down. Holding this for another 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. Coming out from the position. Very good. There was a nice stretch we have done. Now we are going to slowly start to bring first, before we enter into Vyagasana, we are going to first master bringing our leg behind our head, one leg behind the head. That's the first step to do Vyagasana. So first what you're going to do is bring one leg up, keeping one leg to your perineum, bring the other leg up into your hand, hold it with your hand and catch your hands around the leg, slowly starting to shake it, loosening it out, loosening all the stiffness from the leg out. Once you're able to do this, take this leg, place it outside your shoulder and try to push it. Push it with your shoulder, with your upper body, opening. This is a much deeper stretch. Giving yourself a much deeper stretch. Try pushing it with your shoulder. Slowly relax. Now, this leg, what you're going to be doing is you're going to slowly start to bring it up. Try to bring it first above your shoulder. If you're able to do this much, very good. Slowly try to bring your leg. Now, in this place where it's above the shoulders, try to bring your leg back towards your ear. The sole of your feet towards your ear. If you're able to hold it here, great. Now, there are two ways. You can either bring your leg above your head, bringing it behind your neck, or you can come from sideways, bringing it behind your neck. So depending on whatever you're able to do, hold it. Let's hold it for 10 seconds over here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. Very nice. Now we'll do the same thing on the opposite side, loosening out the other leg. So bring the leg which you just now used, which is the right leg, to the perineum, and take your left leg and start rocking it. Very good. Try to push it more out as much as possible, outwards, because that's the stretch we're going to be needing for Vyagasana. Now once you have brought it like that, bring your leg, place it outside your shoulder and try pushing it as we did on the right side. Push it, push, push, very nicely push, loosening it out. You're able to do this comfortably. Bring this above your shoulder, resting it on your hand or on your shoulder, depending on how much ever you're able to come. Very good. Now try bringing it to your ear. Bring the sole of your feet to your ear. You have come halfway through. If you're able to touch it to your ear, you have come more than halfway through. The only thing left is for you to lift it up and place your leg behind your head. Now, you can come either way you want, either sideways or above, whichever one is easier for you. It does not make a difference because you're achieving the same asana, the same position. Let's now hold over here for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax now. Very good. So now for Vyagrasana, in the same position, what you're going to be doing is you're just going to be lying down. There are two ways you can do it. One is you'll first place your leg behind your head. And then you're going to be lying down. The other way to do it is you can first come to a lying down position, and from this lying down position, you can take your leg and place it behind your head. Whichever one is easier, do that one. And if you're not able to do this, if you're not able to do it this way, you're not able to place your leg behind your back and lie down, what you can do is you can place your leg on your shoulder, or how much ever you're able to come. If you're able to bring your leg to your ear, that's great. How much ever you're able to come, bring it to that position and hold it over there. Try to bring it as back as possible, opening up your leg, giving it a nice stretch. So we'll now be doing Vyagrasana. In Vyagrasana, you will be visualizing yourself as a tiger, gazing at your nose, doing the Shambhavi Mudra, which is gazing inward. You'll be doing the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, which is sealing your perineal floor, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
So let's do it together now, bringing one leg over your neck. Lean back, stretching the other leg forward in Vyagrasana. Remember to visualize yourself as a tiger. व्याघ्रासनमथो वक्ष्ये क्रोधकालविनाशनम् एकपादं शीर्षमध्ये मेरुदण्डोपरि स्थितम्. Slowly relax now. The next asana that we're going to be doing is Danda Mayurasana. So this asana is a powerful asana which will strengthen your core and wrists. You'll find that this asana really strengthens your core and wrists, and we're going to be seeing how each of you can master this asana today. Okay? So we're going to first start with some Intarakshvasana, working on our scapular muscles. So how you're going to do this is come first on your hands and feet in Tarakshvasana. From Tarakshvasana, you're going to first try to push your hands. So you're going to actually, the movement is very subtle in this exercise. Okay, you're going to be pushing away from the ground and then dropping your shoulders. Pushing away from the ground and dropping your shoulders. So you will not see much movement, but you have to feel it in between your shoulder blades. So now first, push away from the ground. So you're pushing your shoulder blades up. Visualize as if you're pushing something heavy. How would you push when you push? You can try this. Push forward. See when you push forward, how your back muscles come, how you stretch your back muscles. Same way you're going to do it with your hands on the ground. You're going to be pushing away from the ground, and then you're going to be relaxing. So pushing away from the ground and relax it. So drop it and let your shoulders come higher than your back. Okay? So we'll be doing around 10 of these. Come onto your hands and feet. Push away from the ground and relax. Push away from the ground and relax. So don't bend your elbows. Just push. Just relax your shoulders. So if you find it a little bit difficult to do it on a full plank, you can do this on your knees, on a knee plank position. So push away from but make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. That's very important. Push away from the ground and relax. Push away from the ground and relax. We'll just do 5 more of these. These will help you work on those shoulder muscles to create that strength that you will need to do this asana. So push away, relax. Inhale, push away, exhale and relax. And slowly relax. So this exercise will really work on the inner shoulder blades to help you strengthen those and make you do this asana. The next stretch, the next preliminary preparation that we're going to be doing is you're going to be coming onto your fours. On your knees, you're going to be coming onto your hands. You're going to lean forward and down halfway and raise back up. Okay? So we'll be doing 7 of these. Going halfway with your elbows by the side of your body and then fully back up. Okay? You can do this on your knees. Make sure your back is in a straight line. You should neither be bent like this nor like this. Your body has to be exactly in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. So now we just strengthen the wrists and the biceps to be able to master Danda Mayurasana even deeper. So we'll be looking at the next stretch now. So I hope all of you are enjoying this. If any of you have any questions, you can please post it in the comments below. Now we're going to be working deeper on our arm muscles as well as our core and hip flexors. So it's going to be a deep combination of exercises to be able to do Danda Mayurasana. So come to a seated position with your knees upward. Bring your hands, wrists pointed forward. And lift your hips up. So you're going to be coming to a reverse tabletop position. In Chaturanga Dandas. In Chatushpada Pitham. And from here, you're going to be lifting one leg up and down. Up and down. Switching your legs. So this will really work on your core as well as your thighs. We'll be doing a total of 10 sets, 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly relax. So that was an amazing exercise for the triceps as well as the hip flexors and thighs. So now the next exercise that we're going to be doing is a wrist mobility exercise, an exercise for wrist mobility. Since to do Danda Mayurasana, the mobility of your wrist and the tension your wrist can handle is very important, as you're going to be balancing your entire weight only on your palms. In Dandamayurasana, your entire weight is only going to be on your palms, so therefore it's very important that your wrists are completely strong. So now let's get into doing this. You're going to come onto your knees and hands with your palms facing backwards, and from here you're going with your palms facing forwards, and from here you're going to lean as forward as you can, balancing on your wrists and giving it a nice extension. Let's do this a few times, coming back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Feel it in your wrists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now do the same thing with your palms facing upwards. So lean forward. So you can bring your palms backward now and rock back into the same way. You get the reverse stretch also for your for your wrists. Go back and forth. And let's hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. So let's now do one last exercise to strengthen our core, as we're going to be balancing on our core in this asana. We're going to be doing a low naukasana. So you're going to be bringing your forearms on the ground. And from here, you're going to be bringing your legs to naukasana, but not a high naukasana, but a low naukasana. Because in a low naukasana is where the lower abdomen is going to get strengthened, which is what you will need for Dandamayurasana. So we'll be doing 3 rounds of holding it for 10 seconds each. In a low naukasana, so stretch your legs out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Take some deep breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a few deep breaths. Our last round of 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Perfect. Now you're ready for Dandamayurasana. So let's see step by step how to do this. Coming onto your legs, stretch your legs up behind you. Come onto your knees. First, you can bring your hands facing backwards. So I'll be showing you 2 variations of this asana. The first one is for those of you who cannot do Padmasana. This will be the easiest way for you. So place your palms facing backwards and lean forward. Now when you lean forward, remember the goal is to bring your lower abdomen to your elbow. So you might find yourself bending your back, that is okay. Bend your back and bring your lower abdomen to your elbows. So don't keep your elbows high up on your abdomen, but they should be on your lower abdomen, almost to your thighs. So first do this and get a good feel of how it needs to be done. If you're finding it too difficult to keep your wrists backward, you can keep your wrists towards the side also. But easiest will be to keep your wrists facing backwards. So first you can do this, bringing your head to the ground to get some balance. So bring your elbows to your lower abdomen and bring your head on the ground. Now, without lifting your head off the ground, lift just your feet first. And then lift your head up. Now, I'll be showing you a variation for those of you who can do Padmasana. You might find this one easier. Bring your legs to your opposite thigh. With your legs on the opposite thighs. Lift up. And again do the same thing. So with your legs in Padmasana, you'll see the weight will be a little bit more balanced. From this Padmasana position, you can unravel your legs and stretch it out into Danda Mayurasana. I'll be showing you how. So this might be an easier way for you to do Mayurasana. Remember, this asana requires strong wrists and arms as well as a strong core. So now we'll be doing this asana together. In this asana, you'll be visualizing yourself as a peacock, a Mayura, doing the Samakumbhaka, engaging the Mula Bandha, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam and the Shambhavi Mudra. Even though your eyes are open, allow your complete awareness to be inward. And let us do this asana together now. So, come, let's do this together now. Come onto your wrists, keeping your body backwards. And let's lift off the ground.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan mayuram dandanamakam kuryan mayuram parshvabhyam mayura parshvanamakam.
Slowly relax. Perfect. So with that, let's enter into our next asana, which is Kakarupa Skandhasana.
So we'll now be entering into the preliminary stretches and any strength needed to be able to do this asana. Take a good look at how this asana is done before we enter into this asana. In this asana, we are going to be doing something similar to Vyagrasana, but we'll not be lying down and we'll be putting both our legs behind our heads. So that increases the amount of flexibility needed because we're going to be placing both our heads behind. So we'll be doing few more stretches needed to be able to do this asana. So let us now enter into the first stretch. For this first stretch, you're going to come to a squatting position. And what you're going to do is you're going to try bouncing. You can place your hands on the ground beside you and try bouncing yourself in this. For some of you, it might be like this. You might not be able to completely be doing the squat. You might come to a sort of position like this. You can just bounce down. Bounce your body down into the squat properly. Once you're able to come to the squatting position properly, put your hands in between your legs and slowly press it open. Press your legs open nicely opening, giving a nice stretch to your legs. Put your hands in the Namaskar Mudra. If you can do more than that, press your fingers out from the Namaskar Mudra. Nicely opening your thighs. Give a nice stretch to your thighs. Hold over here for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly relax. There's a nice stretch to our thighs. The next one we're going to be doing is a very nice stretch. You can come to a sort of like a leaning position down in something like Uttanasana, but your legs are spread out wide apart. And over here, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your body forward and bend forward nicely.
Bring your hips to a 90-degree angle. So spread your legs up such that you can bring your hips completely to a 90-degree angle. So just to show you, when you do it, your hips and your legs have to be at a 90-degree angle, and you can also arch your back inwards. So don't have a round back. Try to arc your back inward, coming perfectly to a 90-degree angle.
And over here, you're going to try to come more down as you can, giving a nice stretch to your legs, your back, to your hamstrings. As down as you can. Low as you can. If you're not able to do this as now, come to how much ever you can. If you're not able to come to a 90-degree angle yet, from how much ever the stretch you're able to come to, put your hands down and start bending down. Again, place them backwards and try to bring yourself lower and lower. Good. Let's hold over here for 10 seconds. Come to the deepest bend you can. And let's hold over there. Push yourself as much as you can, and in that stretch where you're stretching the most, hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. Very good. So the next stretch we're going to be doing in Kakarupa Skandhasana. Very good. So the next one we're going to be doing is, we're going to be coming to a sort of like a lunging position. Something in Shashasana, similar to like how you come in Shashasana. Over here, you're going to be stretching yourself nice and low. In this lunging position, you're going to be placing both your hands on the side of your leg, and you're going to be lowering your body, the back of your leg, as slow as you can, giving a nice stretch. You'll feel a nice stretch coming over here and your hamstrings and your muscles in your leg. So bring your hands like this and try lowering your body down as much as possible. Arcing your back. You can do this on the other leg too. So now let us enter into doing Kakarupa Skandhasana. We are going to be doing Kakarupa Skandhasana. For Kakarupa Skandhasana, we are going to first be again putting one leg behind. First, we have to put one leg behind our head. Try pushing as much as you can. Come how much ever you can, and place one leg behind the head. So now, depending on which leg is more flexible for you, place the opposite leg first. Place the less flexible leg first for you. That will help you do Kakarupa Skandhasana easily, because the second leg, which is going to be coming on top, will be little more harder to put, because you're going to have more gap. Already one leg is there. You have to place it behind that leg in Kakarupa Skandhasana. So place the less flexible leg for you first behind your leg. Your less flexible leg, place it behind your neck. And now bring the other leg, depending the right or left leg. For me, it's the left leg. So bringing the left leg second and trying to place it behind the other leg already there. Bringing both of your legs behind your back. You can keep one, even if you're only able to do one leg. Place one leg and bring the other leg to your shoulder, like this, as much as you can possible. Try bringing it as much as you can possible, or try bringing it here. Or even if you're not able to, from outside, you can just hold it with one of your toes. You can hold the other leg with one of your toes. Or place both your legs behind your back. Very good. So now we're going to be entering into doing this asana. As you're doing this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as an owl. Visualize yourself as an owl sitting on a branch. Perform the Pratyahara Kumbhaka. Gaze to your nose as you do this asana. Do the Shambhavi Mudra, which is focusing, bringing your awareness inwards as you do this asana. Also do the Mula Bandha, which is sealing your perineal floor. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam as you do this asana. So let us now enter into doing this asana. First place one of your legs. Then bring the other leg to behind the head. And hold now in this asana.
अथवक्षे काकरूपस्कन्धासनमुत्तमम् कलिपापात् प्रमुच्येत वायवीं वशमानयेत्.
Slowly relax now, bringing one leg first, and then bringing the other leg out. And now let's enter into the next asana.
The next asana we're going to be doing is Gandhabherundasana. So this is going to be more of a back stretch. So now we're going to be doing Gandhabherundasana too, which is going to be a very deep back stretch. So once we'll be showing you how to do this asana before leading you step by step into doing it itself. Okay. So this asana will be a deep neck and back stretch. So coming onto your stomach. From a position on your stomach, you're going to be kicking your feet off the ground and bringing them towards your head. Slowly relax. Now let's show you the preliminary stretches that will help you to master this asana. So we'll be showing you one by one all the stretches that will help you master this asana. Now first what we're going to be doing is really activating our shoulder blades. Since in this asana actually your shoulder strength and back strength is very important to help you lift off the ground. If your shoulders and back are not strong enough, you will not be able to hold your body to lift your legs, the whole weight of your legs off the ground. So first we're going to be activating those shoulder muscles. Come to a laying down position. Come to a laying down position on your stomach. And from here, you're going to be inhaling and squeezing your shoulder blades together. So without moving any other part of your body, inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. and relax. You can also clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, squeezing the shoulder blades of your back together, and relax. Let's do this 8 times. 1. Relax. 2. Relax. 3. Relax. 4. Relax. 5. And relax. 6. Relax. 7. And relax. And last one, 8. Let's hold this for 10 seconds. Up in 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, beautiful. Take a few deep breaths as we move into our next preliminary stretch to mastering Gandhabherundasana. So next, what you're going to be doing is we're going to be improving our back stretch by lifting our legs in Shalabhasana one by one, okay? To build the glute and hamstring strength to pull ourselves up. Again, coming onto your stomach. Keep your hands flat by your side. And from here, you're going to be pulling one leg up. Relax. We'll be doing 10 of these on each side. Switching your legs, lifting them up one by one. 5 are now done on each side. We'll be doing 5 more on each side. Left, right, left, right. 3 more to go. Left, right, left, right, left, and right. Beautiful. So let's look at our next stretching asana, next pose that we are going to need to strengthen and stretch ourselves. Next, we're going to be practicing Bhujangasana to get a much deeper stretch in our back to be able to master this asana. Since this asana requires that intense Bhujangasana position, intense back leg flexibility. Let's work on that next. So come with your legs behind you and your palms on the ground, keeping your palms straight. Keep your back up. So this is Bhujangasana. Now lower yourself and with an inhale, raise up. Hold that for 4 seconds before with an exhale going down. So inhale, hold for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Inhale. Each time trying to go deeper in your back bend. And exhale. Inhale. Hold for 4 seconds. And exhale. 2 more times. Each time try to go deeper and deeper into your back bend. Inhale. and exhale. Now this last time you're going to hold that for longer, trying to bend your back as deep as possible. Inhale and push back now. Going deeper and deeper. Try to walk your palms back, keep your hips on the ground. And then relax. Perfect. That was the back stretch that we got for doing Gandhabherundasana. Now coming on to your stomach, we're going to be doing some Dhanurasana stretches. So come on to your stomach again. And from here, catch a hold of your feet. And this is going to be a dynamic stretch, so you're going to be raising with the inhale and lowering with an exhale. Just a few more. Here also feel a deep back stretch. One last one. And now continuing to remain in a lying down position, we'll be strengthening our shoulders and arms. Lift your hands up and bring one hand down and back up. The other hand down and back up. From this lying down position, bring one hand down, back up. One hand down and back up, giving yourself a nice range of movement, strengthening those shoulders. Just one last round of it. Yes. So you can get up onto your knees now. One last stretch before we get into discovering how to do this asana. So you're going to now be lying on your back with your knees bent. And you're going to be doing heel raises in Unmukha Pithasana. So come to Unmukha Pithasana on your back. Bring your hands to your heels and lift your hips up. Keep your palms flat on the ground. Don't hold on to your ankles. In this position, you're going to be lifting your toes one by one, alternatively. So do your left, then your right. Keep your hips up all the while. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Two more. Left, right, left, and right. Off. Relax. So let's get into doing the asana itself now. Giving yourself a deep back stretch. You're going to come onto your knees. Come onto your feet on your stomach. And over here, you're going to first start with your hands by your body side. From here, you're going to lift your hips up as high as you can. So bring your chin to the ground and lift your hips up. This is the first step.
This is the first step.
So here your hips are going to be as high as you can with your chin on the ground. Over here itself, you'll see that the weight starts to shift forward. So now in this position, you're going to be kicking first just one leg off the ground. So we'll be showing you how to do it. Kick one leg off the ground, trying to pull your entire body forward. Use the other leg to launch yourself off the ground, lifting your leg up as high as you can. So keep kicking off. So the way this asana works is, you may not get it the first time you kick off, but the more and more you do it, you will discover the way your body works. Your awareness is going to be on your thigh and back, because those are the ones that are going to be holding you as you lift your legs up. So make sure that you're on a comfortable flooring. You're not on a too hard of a floor. Make sure you have a good yoga mat or a mattress to do this, so that you don't hurt your neck or any other part of you as you do this asana. And start to kick off the ground, bringing your legs higher and higher each and every time, until you can balance that with your legs above. So it doesn't necessarily immediately your legs have to come to your head. You might find your legs are straight, upwards, or slightly bent. You can do that as a beginning. So let's do this asana together now. In this asana, you'll be visualizing yourself as a hyena or other beasts of prey, doing the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka, engaging the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum, gazing at your nose, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, repeating in your inner space. Let's do it together now. So come to a lying down position onto your stomach. And from here, let's do the asana together now.
शलभासनभेदाश्च नटभेरुण्डनामके गण्डभेरुण्डसहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा.
And slowly relax. So with that, we have completed all our asanas for today. Let's do a few minutes of cool down, coming onto your knees, stretching your body forward and down, giving your back a nice counter stretch. Just for a few seconds, holding here. So that now with that, let's enter into Shavasana. Come to a lying down position. Come to a lying down position on the ground with your legs straight and your arms by your side. Keep your palms facing upwards. Don't cross your ankles or bring your palms to your chest. Let your arms lay by the side and your feet fall to the side. Close your eyes. Being in complete awareness in this asana, visualize yourself as Paramashiva, resting in Samadhi. Breathe in and out deeply, feeling the intense energy traveling throughout your body. Slowly, you can come up to a seated position now. And with that, we have come to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga. Throughout your day, if anytime you find some of your muscles are stiff, you can do some of these exercises, which I'll be showing you now. For your hips and sides, you can sit on your knees and stretch your arms to the side like this. For your back, you can lean forward and down. And for your legs, you can do Garudasana, which is sitting in between your feet. So any of the muscles you feel you have overstretched it or they are stiff due to the stretching, you can do these cool down, these exercises that will give you a gentle stretch while relaxing those muscles. So with that, we have come to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga. Congratulations to all of you for joining, for completing today's asanas. And with that, let us now offer our gratitude at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Offer your deepest gratitude for revealing the sacred science of yoga to the whole world so that each one of us can enjoy it today.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you. See you tomorrow.